Hello guys, how you doing? Nice to see you all. It's been a long time since I've done a live stream, and this actually wasn't meant to be a live stream, so just to put you in the picture, new microphone, new setup, and I was attempting to do a test run today, so I'm not really ready for a live stream, so this could be an absolute disaster, just to give you a heads up. My plan today was to drive over the Genoa Bridge, because the Genoa event on ETS 2 has just finished. You can see there my thingy is uploaded, updated. And yeah, let me know. Hello, Cap. Where have you been hiding? Oh, God. Under the desk, mate. Down here somewhere. Yeah, okay. I don't actually... Like I say, this was meant to be a test so I could actually figure out where the Genoa Bridge is or how to get to it. So we'll just grab a job and kind of wing it, I guess. How's the microphone, by the way? Is it all right? Let me know. Let me know if there's any issues. We're based in Genoa. Now, I'm a bit confused because the last job I did, obviously the whole Genoa Bridge was shut off, but that's where we were parked, sort of on the motorway there. So I assume they've moved us somewhere else. So I don't know necessarily how to get back there, but we'll figure it out. What jobs have we got? Do the job by distance. That's nice. That would do, wouldn't it? What do you think? A nice yacht. Genoa to Montpellier. I think that's the job for me. Sounds good. Ah, thank you. Okay, excellent. Stream's good as well. Well, there's a touch of luck. This has all been thrown together this morning. It's a bit of a hit and hope situation. Oh, they have totally... I think they've chucked me back at my base, which is not necessarily a terrible thing. Oh, right, okay.
Ready to roll.
Ready to roll. Okay, Dougie, how's the game sound? Can you hear it all right? Like I say, I've guessed on everything, pretty much. Space. Have I got space? Oh, right. Can't remember where my first gear is. There it is. Hello, Matt. Nice of you to pop in.
Turn left.
Turning left. Oh, God. Collision number 1. I was about to say I'm a bit out of practice. I'm going to be real... Can just hear the game, it's a bit low, but then that's how it should be. Should I bring it up a little bit? Should I bring it up a tad? Midgeroony. Like that. It's a work in progress, guys, so just give me some feedback and I'll try and accommodate as best I can. What I'm really not good at is driving whilst reading messages. That's why I had that accident just then. So expect a few of those today. That, or I'm going to not see your messages as they come in.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
I got my shifter finally... Well, I say I got my shifter working. Oh, damn it, I need to sleep.
Exit now.
Can I sleep here?
Rerouting.
Is that a sleeping area? I think it is.
Turn right.
Get that out of the way. Taking my life into my own hands. Oh my god.
Let's find a new route. Please make a U-turn when possible.
Yes, boss. How do I sleep? That one? No. That one. That's better. Okay, cheers, Cap. All right. Get ourselves together in a minute, don't worry. Electric's on, engine on. And brake off. Here we go. So this truck shifter that I've got here, guys, if you're interested in getting one for yourselves,
Turn right.
they're now available on
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
on Amazon.
Exit now.
They're like 120 quid, and I had to buy this one because my previous one stopped working. And oh my god, how do I turn my lights on? There we go. And so I've taken my old one apart, so I know how they work now. And I mean, they're very good. They're very clever, the way that they've put it together, using magnets to basically complete circuits, etc. Or they've got like these sensors that sense magnets, and the magnets trigger an action.
Go straight on.
But unfortunately, the way it's designed, it is always going to break eventually.
Get ready to turn right.
Because the magnet that it relies upon is just held there by a bit of glue. And as you're using it, you know, flicking the switch up and down and whatnot, the glue, oh wow, look at this. The glue will eventually give way.
You have arrived at your destination.
Cool.
Your route guidance is now finished.
Thank you, Dougie. Duggity Duggity Dugster. What do you think of these headlights, guys? The mod from Steam Workshop, I think they're amazing. Wow. Our wheels are so wide. Unbelievable. Alright, let's get going. I told you I was out of practice, didn't I? Did I mention that at all? Forgot to connect the trailer. If I can do it in this view. Have to do the old wheel spin maneuver again. There it is. Oh, damage 11%. Lovely. Right. Should, I think, be connected. We're still not connected. What is going on? Oh, man alive. According to that, we're not in position.
Okay, here we go.
That's what the problem was. Way off center. I know. Good, isn't it? Be a challenge now to see if we actually get there. do like to make these things as difficult as possible.
Turn left.
You might not think it, but it's incredibly stressful doing a live stream. Especially when you haven't done one for a long time. It
Go straight
messes with your head. It messes with my head anyway. Alright, let's try and relax a bit. Get into the rhythm of the truck. In case you don't know, I run with minimum brakes, minimum stability, minimum everything. But the chances of falling over are extremely high, and my head tracking's all over the place for some reason. And adjust that.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Go.
Exit now.
Yeah, you're not kidding, Cap. Luckily, I'm self-employed. My truck, my rules, my damage, my expenses. I'm hoping that 11% damage is to the truck and not to the cargo, because at that point I hadn't actually picked the cargo up. So, we'll see. We'll find out at the end. So this is where, just realised my seat's really low. This is where we previously had to come to pick stuff up and drop stuff off for the Genoa event. What the hell am I doing in first gear? Very distracted. Don't suspect we can see it from here. Bridge, that is. Eating. It's a bit hot. A little bit hot for an unstable truck like this. Bit of cruise control. And my empty pockets, yep, you're not kidding. When I played ETS 2 in the past, I always had this mod that gave far more realistic economic situations. So fuel was supposedly realistic to real life fuel prices, and the jobs that you did, you'd earn a lot less money. That was hard. I don't think I'm running that mod at the moment. So when I do a job, I actually do get quite a bit of cash. Which is good, because accidents can happen. To be fair though, I think that's the first accident I've had in 15 jobs. I came close in a couple. Been up on 2 wheels once or twice. Yeah, go on, go on. Go on then, go, 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 go. Oh, god damn it. Oh, man alive. You should definitely consider adding that into the game. When you flash your lights, it means someone can go. Actually, that's not true, because in Turkey, it means the exact opposite. In Turkey, if you flash your lights, you're basically saying, I'm going. If, you know, don't go, because I'm going to drive straight into you. Well, that would be awkward. It would have to be specific to the country you're currently in. Yeah, we're going way too fast. Nice and steady. I'm freaking that bus out, I'm sure I am. Could this be it? Yeah, I thought I was veering a little bit to the left there. Close. Again, too fast for this corner. Put the retarder on. Stop me making these silly mistakes. That is so hard to do. Is this it? No. I think we missed the bridge. That or we went over it and I just didn't notice. That's just a generic bridge, I think. But I tell you what, the new audio in this game is sensational. I never particularly thought it was bad, but now it just, oh my word. Changing gear is an absolute delight. As I try to display there. Telling me to get right. Right, I will. So guys, good news. Thrustmaster have contacted me and offered me a side stick to make a review on, which is amazing, pretty much. And it arrived today. It's right next to me over here. So if there's any questions you have regarding the Thrustmaster side stick for the Airbus A320, then please do let me know. Just type it in the old chat there and I'll try and incorporate it into my review. I'm a bit behind the times. There's a lot of reviews out on it already, but maybe there's a couple of questions that you haven't had an answer to that you want to know about, and I'll be more than happy to try and do that for you. Too fast. Oh, those wheels were coming up. Oh, this looks a bit tight. Oh, scary. I think we're okay. 70 kilometers an hour seems to be the safe sweet spot, as it were, when you're running minimum stability. 70k just gives you that. Just enough stability on pretty much any corner. Another toll. What? This guy's totally going to cut me up, isn't he? Whoa, gee whiz. Well, he did it to me, I'm doing it to you. All's fair in love and war. Am I free to go? Gear never goes in. Wow. That was pretty cool. It was like Dovetail. Incidentally, Dovetail have just released a new fishing game called The Catch. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. They sent me a copy to review, which is a surprise. A nice surprise. Played it a little bit last night. I got a very quick snippet video going up of it today. I don't think it's going to do very well. Their previous game, Euro Fishing Sim or Fish Sim World, I forget which the most recent one was. I liked it on the most part. It was lacking in a few areas. This new one, at the moment, and I've only played like an hour and a half, something like that, this feels like a step backwards, which is a bit weird. But I've got to give it more time before I can be sure of that. But like the battle between you and the fish, a lot of people are saying, oh, it's so much better. This feels like you're playing a mini game. Doesn't feel like you're fishing to me. We'll see. Give it some more time. Experiment a bit more. Maybe it's better than I realise. Toll bridge number 75. Love the sound of that retarder. Dovetail should stick to what they know, and that's trains. Well, you say that, Cap, but I know it all went tits up and it was an absolute disaster in the end. But I really liked Flight Sim World. I mean, it never worked properly. All the gauges and everything was busted and broken. It didn't work at all well. But I really thought it was going to become something incredible. It very nearly was. Didn't actually mean to be in that lane. But yeah, I agree. They definitely know their trains more than anything else. What have we got coming up here? Marseille, Toulouse, Montpellier. So we need to change lane, I think. Do that now. Whilst the changing lane is good. Any of you guys played what's it called? Scania Truck Driving Simulator, I think it's called. Wasn't much of a bridge, that. I bought it ages ago, and I just hooked it up a couple of days ago, whilst I was waiting for the bridge to finish. And it's brilliant. Tell you what, if you're lacking respect for the skill which truck drivers have, oh, give that game a go. My gosh. Some of the challenges on it are just insane. Way beyond my pay grade. They've got you doing... They put these like cages on top of your trailer. Oh, this guy's coming in hot. Sorry, mate, you're going to have to brake. They've got these cages on top of the on top of your trailer, and you have to drive in forwards perfectly so that the ball drops and lands in this cage, and then you got to do it. Then you got to. That's it. Scania Truck Sim. Yeah, it's old. Yeah, it's definitely old. It does. It's not quite as well developed as ETS 2, and it's a real shame because it's so similar in many ways. Graphically, it's not a million miles off, but like for example here, where I'm driving with minimum brake stability or minimum brake effectiveness. I don't know which lane to go in here. In that game, you've only got like super duper brakes, so that didn't help me at all because I'm not used to stopping immediately. I'm used to stopping with the feeling of weight behind me. But all that aside, it is a fantastic game. If it ever pops up on Steam on sale for like £2-3 or whatever, definitely grab it and definitely give it a go. It will shock you. But I think, as I've proven today, it won't make you a better driver. That certainly isn't a guaranteed. You got things like blind side parallel parking and all manner of complicated, crazy shenanigans going on. And if you've ever watched them live, like I'm not sure if they still do it actually, because the Scania Young Truck Drivers event used to be a thing, and the winner would win a brand new truck. It was oh wow, imagine that. But yeah, I'm not sure if they do it anymore, but to watch those guys driving in real life, really genuinely making those maneuvers is insane. And they've got these, I don't know what you call them, pillars, I think, that you have to knock over. And what they do is they put them between two other pillars. And you have to like poke the king, it's called. You have to poke the king through the gate or whatever. It's really difficult. And until I did that, I didn't realise how badly I can judge where the corner of this truck is. I have no idea where the corner of the truck is. I think I know where it is, but it definitely isn't where I think it is. Really good fun game. And they got, other than the tournament thing, which is insanely difficult, they've also got these challenging drives, or dangerous drives I think they call them. They're a lot of fun. They're really good as well. Wow, look at this. Beautiful. One hell of a bridge. I must be all over the place here because that truck just hit the brakes like I was veering into him. It was too simple for you. Wow. Well, there you go. See, much respect. Because I found some of it was easy, I grant you. But the tricky ones were, for me at least, absolutely impossible. I did complete them eventually, but I must have tried like 50 times or something stupid like that. One of the bonus events was so hard that I basically limped over the line once by pure accident, and I was like, do you know what, that's good enough. Scored like minus 9,000 points or something insane, and I was actually quite proud of that score. In my defense, Cap, I had a car crash in 2009. I think you already know that. And one of the weird things, one of the weird effects of that accident
Keep left.
are that I can't use reverse mirrors anymore. My brain, when you're looking at basically when you're looking at a mirror to reverse, everything is the opposite. If you want to turn left, you turn right, and if you want to turn right, you turn left, that kind of thing. I understand it, and it never used to be an issue for me, but since my accident, my brain just cannot cope with that at all. I get all confused. Not much of an excuse, I grant you, but that's the only one I have, so I'm going to use it. Oh, that makes me feel better, Cap. Cheers. Yeah. Great little game, though. I actually genuinely wish they'd not only sort of bring that up to ETS 2 standards, maybe swap out the physics engine or update the physics engine, whatever it is they would have to do. I would love to see that game brought up to today's standards, but I would also like to see some of those really tricky routes added to ETS 2. Optional routes, obviously, like, you know,
Keep right.
when they close a motorway down and there's like an A route,
Exit right.
an A road or something. That would be fun. I quite like that. Woman syndrome. I couldn't possibly agree with you there, Cap, but yes, that's exactly what I suffer with. Oh wow, what's going on there? Chopper in the sky. I think we're pretty much here. Yes, there we go. Montpellier. No worries, bud. Oh.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
Love driving in France in real life. Lovely big wide roads, beautiful views, hardly any traffic, stunning.
Go straight on. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now. Turn left.
Don't see. Oh. Much obliged.
Here we are, safe and sound.
Well, we're safe anyway, Doug. Where am I parking? Around the back. So what I plan to do, guys, is pick up another job straight away from here. And I haven't got a mirror on this door, have I? And basically head back to Genoa and try and go over the bridge if I can. Kind of half hoping we would get there at night time, but it's a bit difficult to plan. That's why I was doing a test beforehand. Didn't go too well. How do I get this bloody thing off? That one? Whew. How many points I lost? Ah, see, there you go. I didn't damage the cargo at all. Just smashed up my truck a little bit. That's perfectly okay. Good job.